Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About Clutter. I'm your host, Margo, a professional organizer specializing in chronic clutter. And today, because spring is officially here, which means we are all probably dreading and thinking about spring cleaning. So I'd love to chat with you today about how to make your spring cleaning process seamless, how to deep clean your entire home in just 1 week so you can decrease the feelings of stress, overwhelm, and exhaustion. Step 1, and probably the most important step, is to plan ahead. The truth is, with everything, whether it's decluttering or cleaning, whatever it may be, the magic is in the planning. And planning for spring cleaning takes place in 2 phases. So phase 1, we're going to list out all of your spring cleaning tasks. And for phase 2, we're going to restock on cleaning supplies. So I'm going to go through some of the most common spring cleaning tasks that tend to be more of the priority, because these are the things that we just don't have enough time to get to throughout the year. And same thing with cleaning supplies. You don't need too much. You need just enough of the right supplies. So for phase 1, you're simply going to make a 1-page list of everything you want to clean over the next week or so. Don't overdo it and jam-pack your to-do list when you know that due to life and time restrictions, you will only be able to accomplish 20% of what's on there. We have this tendency to overcommit to a bunch of tasks, and spring cleaning requires that we're deep cleaning, right? So we're tackling all those areas that we don't want to tackle throughout the year, because if you enjoyed washing baseboards or windows, you probably would have done it already. So when it comes to planning and you're making your 1-pager, keep it realistic, right? Prioritize the things that will bring the most amount of value to your home. So here are a few things that probably get ignored throughout the year that you can add to your spring cleaning to-do list. Number 1 is to clean baseboards and walls. Number 2 is to wash windows, curtains, and blinds. Number 3 is to dust fans and lampshades. You can also dust bookshelves and books themselves. Books can get really, really dusty. By the way, as a pro hack, in order to dust bookshelves, to be honest with you, I use a vacuum cleaner. Number 4, clean under and behind furniture. Also, a quick pro tip here, furniture can be incredibly heavy. So maybe you can get somebody to help you, or you can actually purchase there are these pads that you can put underneath furniture. They're available on Amazon, and you essentially just put them underneath each one of the legs, and it allows you to slide the furniture right out. Next, you might want to shampoo your rugs. You might want to vacuum vents, wash and clean appliances, clean your mattress, and of course, give your fridge and freezer a deep clean. And of course, and this will not surprise you because I am all about decluttering, put decluttering on your spring cleaning to-do list as well. Try focusing on some of those more neglected areas of your home. 'Tis the season to look behind closed doors. And by the way, I actually have a free PDF checklist that you can download. I will leave it in the show notes. What you choose to tackle as part of your spring cleaning extravaganza is obviously entirely up to you. Just make sure to focus on things that really matter. The garage might be able to wait as a June project. Now, as part of phase 2, because you don't really have too much time for your spring cleaning session, it's important to stock up on supplies in advance, so all you have to do is start once the week rolls around. So here are some common supplies that you will need to have in stock. The first one is very frequently forgotten, and it's to make sure you have enough garbage bags. The last thing you want to happen is you're spring cleaning and you're like, oh, shoot. Where do I put all this trash? So make sure you have enough garbage bags. Make sure they're heavy duty if you need them. The next thing, and this is the queen of all cleaning. And it's having microfiber cloths. Again, these are things that are universal. They're multi-purpose. I mean, they are just so wonderful. Instead of using up a lot of paper towels, look, if you love paper towels, go for it. But I find that using microfiber cloths is a great alternative. The next thing is paper towels. Following that, make sure you have all the necessary cleaners. Here, I don't really recommend you overdo it. I mean, I don't think that there's really a need to have a cleaner for every single surface. Typically, a multi-purpose cleaner, and a glass cleaner would suffice. Next, stock up on vinegar, baking soda, and dish soap if you are someone who likes to make your own organic cleaning solutions. And, as a side note about baking soda, by the way, I am obsessed not only with microfiber cloths, but I'm also obsessed with vinegar and baking soda. And the reason for that is because they are just so versatile. I actually will clean my bathroom and my kitchen drains once a week using vinegar and baking soda. You essentially sprinkle some baking soda and then you pour vinegar over it. You let it sit for about 10 minutes and then you run hot water. It works beautifully and prevents my sinks from getting backed up. The next item that you will need are sponges, followed by duster, a mop, and my hope is you already have one. If not, I absolutely love the cedar mop, followed by a vacuum, and of course, the item that is most frequently forgotten, and it is gloves. Value your beautiful hands, okay? If we don't wear gloves when we're cleaning, and I know oftentimes we forget, but spring cleaning is deep cleaning, right? Don't forget to put on gloves so you prevent your hands from drying out. And of course, anything else that you'll need. This list is great to make after you identify what will be on your spring cleaning to-do list because you will have a good sense of products to be used for each task. So now the planning phase is complete. So we're going to move on to step 2, and it is the schedule. So you're going to take out your calendar and you're going to pencil in daily tasks so you know exactly what you're accomplishing each day of your spring cleaning week. No decision fatigue. The prep is already done. Now it's just about knowing exactly what to tackle once you wake up in the morning. Spring cleaning can be done in just 1 week. When it comes to scheduling out activities, you can go by room or by task, whatever works best for you, or maybe even a mix of both, which is what I typically have done in the past. Now, full transparency, drum roll please. I actually no longer participate in the mayhem of spring cleaning. I used to. I would go completely cray-cray. It would be a very exhausting week for me. But over the years, I've built the habit of, well, number one, I decluttered my home. So it makes maintaining my home much easier. But I've actually created daily, weekly, and monthly cleaning schedules. And this has actually saved me from ever having to indulge in spring cleaning. I will actually be hosting a free cleaning workshop where I'm going to walk you through how to create your daily, weekly, and monthly schedule. And if you want more information on that, it's live, it's virtual, it's on Zoom. You can check out the show notes. So I'm going to give you an example because, we're all different. Some of us I know like to go by room. Some of us like to go by task. So I'm going to give you 2 versions of a possible spring cleaning schedule. One is going to go by room, right, where we are accomplishing our spring cleaning in a week. And the other one will be by task. So let's start off by room. Days 1 and 2. You will be tackling the kitchen. Now, I leave 2 days for that because there is a lot. Kitchens are probably our messiest, most cluttersome places. So there's a lot of heavy duty lifting to be done there. So days 1 and 2 is the kitchens. And the best method of approach is to break down all the tasks to be done in the kitchen. So you can have almost like a mini to-do list, right? The countertops, the fridge, the freezer, the pantry. Maybe you need to wash the cabinet doors. Maybe you even need to paint a little bit, right? Give it a facelift. Whatever it is you need to do in the kitchen, just break apart the tasks because it makes it much more manageable and streamlined. And I am all about decreasing feelings of stress and overwhelm. So Day 3, you can tackle the bathrooms. Day 4, the master bedroom and closet. Day 5 could be the kids' rooms. Day 6 could be the living room. And day 7 could be miscellaneous tasks. And of course, celebrating. In the midst of all of this, you would obviously have to pencil in the laundry. And that could be done once if you're taking several bags, many bags, filling up your cart and going to the laundromat. Or if you have a laundry at home, then obviously you can split it up into washes per day. So the next one is honestly my preferred method. I used to focus on that, but again, I would kind of mix and match. When it comes to doing things by task, you want to remember to go from top to bottom. If you clean a surface and then clean your walls or ceilings, all of that wonderful fairy dust will land on your perfectly clean coffee table. So here is an example of how you can break things up by task. Day 1, you can start by cleaning ceilings, walls, fans, and lampshades. Day 2, windows, blinds, and throw your curtains in the laundry. Day 3, you can clean furniture, counters, and appliances, maybe do another load of laundry. Day 4, you can vacuum vents and baseboards. Day 5, you can shampoo, clean, and wash your rugs. Day 6, vacuum and wash floors. And day 7, last load of laundry, maybe some decluttering, and probably pass out. And of course, feel free to mix and match as you please, whatever works for you and your schedule. Now, something to note here, if others in your home will be pitching in, and my hope is they will, you want to add their names next to the task. So this way, everybody knows when S day, as in spring cleaning day, is here, everyone kind of knows to hit the ground running and knows exactly what they will be doing. And now finally, moving on to the dreaded S day, right? The day has come. So I hope you got a good night's sleep because you're going to be busy for the next couple of days. So you're going to take out your to-do list and you're going to begin with what's on Monday's agenda. And I encourage you to make this fun. You want to turn on some good music. You want to make sure to pencil in breaks. You might also want to have this week be takeout weeks. We're tired. We've been cleaning and working so hard. The last thing we want to do is start cooking a ton. It's just not realistic. So pre-plan ahead, let the partner and the kids know that we will be, ordering some pizza. If you're somebody who doesn't enjoy takeout or just kind of doesn't do it, then, maybe you want to pre-plan the meals in advance and, freezer or refrigerate them. The point is, try to make it easier on yourself. And so that is the 3 steps to surviving spring cleaning. Now, of course, it's going to be a lot of hard work. Of course, it's going to be overwhelming. Of course, your back is going to hurt. This is why I don't participate in spring cleaning anymore. It's just, but at least when you pre-plan, when you have supplies, when you have others helping you, when you're kind of, even get excited about it, put yourself in the mindset of I'm transforming my home. I'm giving it a facelift. It's going to look fantastic. Light some candles, bring some flowers home at the end of it. Of course, reward yourself, right? You're going to be working really hard. So rewarding yourself is super and incredibly important. Good luck on spring cleaning. Thank you so much for listening. And remember to be good to yourself.